Hello and welcome to my channel. This is the last game week of the season. Last week I only got 3 points, taking me to a total of 185 points. And the season is over. Arsenal have won the league because we lost to Bournemouth yesterday. And it's devastating. It really is devastating. I could have gone my whole life without seeing them lift a trophy. And now they have lifted one. Their fans are already unbearable. I don't understand people that are neutral that support Arsenal. Do you not see how they act when they win one trophy? Now imagine when they win their next and it continues. It's over. Our ears are gonna start bleeding now. This week we're gonna start off with City versus Villa. City, like I said, we lost. Season's over. I think we're gonna rotate for this one. As for Villa, they play Europa League today. I expect them to win and then not care for this game either. So I don't think either team is gonna care. And I also think City players are going to be unmotivated for this game simply because we lost the league. So I think it's going to be down the middle. I think Villa can get something here, but truly does not matter. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Next up is Brighton versus United. This one does matter. United are still looking for that Bruno assist to break the record. And I kind of think it's going to happen the way things are going for me this season. And then Brighton are looking to get or guarantee themselves Europa League. And I do think they're going to do it. They're going to be playing at home. They have been playing pretty well. Maybe last game wasn't all too well. They did lose to Leeds. But I see Brighton getting Europa League and beating United here. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Brighton. And that one goal for United is going to be provided by an assist from Bruno. Next up is Fulham versus Newcastle. This one's a nothing burger. There's really nothing going on here. I think neither team cares. And I'm going to give it a Newcastle simply because Fulham is just not good at the moment. They drew to Wolves last week, which I kind of half expected, but I ended up, I'm pretty sure, giving them the win. But Newcastle win here, from my opinion, and maybe Osula gets a goal as well because he's been pretty good. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win to Newcastle. Next up is Spurs versus Everton. Spurs, this one really matters. And I think the relegation battle is what everybody should keep their eyes out for this next game week. Spurs stay alive and in the league with 1 point, I'm pretty sure. So if they solidify that 1 point, they stay with us. And they're at home. They're playing at home, so home advantage. But Everton, I think throughout the season, have been better away from home. So this is going to be tough for Spurs. And I think Everton, similar like how they did to us, are probably going to be a headache for them. But I'm going to go ahead and say that Spurs do find something in this matchup. They didn't last week. I expect them to do it this week at home. And I think it's going to be a pretty interesting game. I'm going for a high-scoring 2-2 draw. Spurs gets the draw, gets their point, and stay in the league. Next up is Liverpool versus Brentford. Liverpool, they are currently in 5th place and are basically guaranteed Champions League unless Bournemouth absolutely demolish their opponents, which I don't expect them to. And Brentford are still looking for points because they can get Conference League or even Europa League. But I don't think they're getting Europa League. And I don't think they're getting Conference League either. I don't think they're going to get 3 points here. They need the 3 points based on my other predictions. And this is also a game at Anfield. Yes, Liverpool haven't been great, but at Anfield, last game of the season, I expect them to turn up, right? But I don't expect them to win. I think Brentford are going to be trying for this one. They have still something to play for. And Liverpool also guaranteed Champions League with a point. So I think they're going to be going for a point as well. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Burnley versus Wolves is next, and this is the worst game of the probably the season. I think Burnley are finally going to get another win here. They've been pretty well in terms of performances. They just can't cross the line and get some goals. Wolves, on the other hand, haven't been great. I'm going to go ahead and say that Burnley win this one 2-1. Next up is Forest versus Bournemouth. Forest have nothing to play for. They're out of the Europa League as well. Bournemouth are playing to get Champions League potentially, but that's not really realistic. They have to absolutely smack Forest around. Don't expect them to away from home. And there is a potential for them to still get Champions League if in 6th place, but that means that Villa has to end in 5th place and win the Europa League, which I expect them to do. I expect them to win the Europa League. But I don't think Villa is going to end up in 5th place because they're going to get a point from us. So I do expect this game to be hard for Bournemouth, but I still see them getting a point. They're not losing this one. They're still on that unbeaten run, and I expect them to carry it over to the next season. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Next up is West Ham versus Leeds, and I think is probably going to be the most entertaining game. West Ham are trying to stay alive, trying to stay in the league. They need 3 points in my they need 3 points. A draw does not do it for them, and I do think they're going to get it. Leeds have been a crucial player in a couple races. I think the Brighton game, they took points away from them. Spurs game, they took points away from them, and now they play West Ham, and they play another crucial role here in the relegation battle. And West Ham are going to be going for this one. They're going to go all out for this one, and I expect them to win in a very exciting 3-2 win. Maybe I'm just hoping for things, hoping for some entertainment, but I do think West Ham's going to win this one 3-2. But in the end, it doesn't really matter because Spurs got their point as well in my books. So therefore, they both end on 39 points, but Spurs advance because of goal difference. So West Ham do relegate for me. Chelsea versus Sunderland is next. Chelsea is looking to get Europa League. That's the max they can get. And Sunderland is looking also to get Europa League or Conference League. They're 1 point off of each other. I thought Sunderland were way under them, but Chelsea's just doing that bad. And I do expect Chelsea to get something here. It's going to be a tough one. I think Sunderland is probably going to be sitting back. They don't want to concede too many, right? Probably just try to get their 1 goal, get their 3 points and leave, and potentially get Conference League. But I think Chelsea is going to break them down at least once and get their goal. So that means Chelsea would end up on 55 points for me. But based on my other predictions, Brighton winning and Bournemouth getting a draw, Chelsea would get Conference League for me. So that would mean Xabi Alonso, their new manager, I'm pretty sure he's confirmed already, is going to be playing in the Conference League with his new team. And the last game of the game week, we have Crystal Palace versus Arsenal. Arsenal being the champions now. They finally lift a trophy. I still can't believe it. I honestly can't believe it. And for this matchup, Crystal Palace, I think they will be rotating. They have Conference League after this one. And then Arsenal, they will be rotating as well because they have PSG, the Champions League final, after this one as well. So this is going to be a throwaway game for both teams, in my opinion. And if you look at both teams' backup players, Arsenal's is better. So I do think Arsenal's going to win this one, win their last game of the season, and then lift their trophy right after. It's almost like a Cinderella story for these guys. I hate it. It's actually sickening. But I think Arsenal's going to win this one 2-1. So those are my predictions for game week 38, my last predictions of the Premier League season. So based off my predictions, I think the league is going to end exactly how it is, basically. Villa, Liverpool getting Champions League, Bournemouth, Brighton getting Europa League, and then Chelsea getting Conference League, and then West Ham relegating. Basically, everything stays the same in my eyes. But tell me what you guys think in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace.